So, we've all seen reality TV. People from all walks of life competing against each other for awesome prizes in pursuit of the ultimate. Exciting challenges are around every corner. Somebody wins, somebody gets eliminated. That's the typical formula. But this isn't your typical reality. This is virtual reality. Our goal with this program is to teach residents, both young and old, things about the world around them and themselves they may not have already known. We'll be pairing the chosen contestants each week with a successful mentor in any number of fields who will help them realize their potential and hone their skills. I'm Trinity Serpentine, and I'll be your host on this amazing roller coaster ride of a show. Welcome to I Wanna Be a Celebrity.
Oh yeah!
The first round of auditions for I Want to Be a Celebrity were pretty simple. Residents of the world called Second Life visited a virtual location surrounded by picture frames. Each possible contender had to answer 10 questions about their second lives and drop in a photograph of their avatar. A month later, producers narrowed the field from 15 truly amazing individuals who were to gather here today for a face-to-face interview. 3 of those hopefuls didn't show up, and one didn't realize she was supposed to have voice to communicate. 4 down immediately, 6 more to go. As the remaining 11 meet with a panel of the 3 esteemed judges. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to them. Misty Rhodes, a Second Life veteran who has been in Second Life for over 5 years. She's literally been here from the beginning of it all. She's a respected mentor and one of the organizers of the annual Second Life Community Convention held this year in San Francisco. Ziggy Slade is a machinist in Second Life, remaining primarily behind the camera on almost every NBC program. When you're watching virtual television, it's most often his eye you're looking through. When it comes to the technical side of virtual filmmaking, Ziggy is definitely the one to go to. He also teaches classes on filmmaking each week to an enthusiastic bunch of budding machinists. Dusa Dragonesh is the Chief of Operations at Metaverse Broadcasting Company, also known as NBC. She's also host of NBC News and her very own show, Out and About. Beyond this, she's an incredible actress with a multitude of talents and an advocate for the arts within Second Life. Their job today isn't as simple as it looks, folks. From these 11 people, our 3 judges have to eliminate 5 of them today, and then reveal the 6 that will go on to compete in the program. That's not going to be an easy task. Let's take a look at what some of them have to say on their note cards in response to our questions. We have Micah, a fashion designer and entrepreneur, as well as a model.
Can you tell me one thing about yourself that nobody knows and would be surprised to hear?
Okay. How about this? This is most kind of, no one would ever expect, but I'm into, wrestling, and it's kind of, weak, but it's, I'm into, me being, in fashion and whatever, it's kind of, wrestling, it's not, kind of...
It seems like a theme. Okay, well, I thank you very much.
Edge, an author, traveler, and ex-stripper who writes note cards detailing romantic places on the Second Life grid.
Tell us a bit more about your business and how that came about.
Well, I used to be a stripper and an escort in my early days in SL, I guess you could say, and that's how I made ends meet. And what I found out in my taking ladies out is that they really didn't want sex so much as they wanted to just be with somebody. And so I took ladies out on dates, and the trouble was finding nice places to go. So I started taking notes and things, and then other people started asking me where to take people, and it just kind of developed into a business from there.
You say you are shy, Edge.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I did.
Yeah? And that you've been a stripper and an escort.
Yeah. Right.
Those sound like contradictions to me, so I need to ask you, are you a fickle person?
A fickle person? Tell me more about fickle, just so I know.
Okay, are you loyal? Are you loyal, Edge?
Oh. I see. God, well, I've never been partnered with anyone, and basically that's because I refused to do so. I was with somebody for over a year in Second Life, and but yeah, you're right. I am fickle. Yeah, I've never been with somebody for real long or been like totally committed to them.
And then we have Chance, calls himself a funny guy with an intense inner diva, somewhat of an attention seeker, a gender bender, a shapeshifter, who spends a lot of time creating himself through abbeys of both sexes.
We all know that it's pretty common that what Second Life is most noted for is residents helping each other. Can you tell me of a time that is memorable to you where you helped another resident?
Yeah, I had a friend that had problems, and we were like in a really intense. We had like a really intense moment emotionally, and I don't know. She kind of like bonded substance abuse. It was really intense. Like it really bonded us.
What are your Second Life technical skills, and how did you acquire them?
Well, my biggest thing is making clothes, I guess, and I also just now started making poses, and so I guess those are my technical skills.
Okay.
First and foremost.
Okay. If you were to make a television show for NBC, what sort of TV show would you make?
I would make like a reality show, but about like the whole process of setting about performances, like the whole, how you start with the audition process, but also the backstage work, how things work there, production, all that stuff, so you get both sides of the whole thing for a show, like a Broadway show or something like that.
You can stand up and walk back through the door, through the light. Thank you.
Victor Couture, who told us that his business is simply being fabulous, says, I'm an openly gay male who says he is always on the hunt for something more and learning something new each day. I have a great boyfriend and a girl dog that we share named Snuggles. Oh, isn't that cute? What motivates Victor Couture? He says, of course, he's motivated by his loving boyfriend and money, money, money. Man after my own heart. Victor Couture, who remained admirably honest throughout the interview, stood strong when posed with a rather difficult question.
My whole reason for doing this show is because even if I can't become a celebrity in real life, in Second Life, I want to be that person that represents something different. The fact that I am an open homosexual and it's not taken anywhere, not even in Second Life, is something that I think is different. So I offer hope, I offer change, I offer difference.
Okay, well, to pick you up on that a bit, Victor Couture, have you come up against homophobia in Second Life?
Yes. I actually, just 2 days ago, I was at K-Man helping out someone, getting them hair and stuff. And 2 people were in there and they was like, this looks so gay, this looks so gay. And then, of course, me with my little bag. So it was like, oh, he's gay, he's gay. But I really don't feed into it. However, I just let them know, I'm Victor, everybody deserves to be themselves. Can't knock the person for being themselves.
TSO